So that's like Hello World, getting started from scratch. But if you're already working with Flex today, you probably already have some projects that maybe you want to bring into Apollo. And surely that's got to be really, really difficult. So how long and how big of a process is that? So to bring in existing content into Flex is actually pretty simple, and it takes around 5 minutes, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending on your project. And the main thing you need to do is tweak a few things, create your application XML file. So let's actually look at that and switch over to this machine now. Let's look at that, what it takes to bring an existing project in. So I'm going to close these files. And one of the cool things about Flex Builder, let's see if I can bring up the start page. It has some built-in Flex sample apps. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a Flex Store. So has everyone seen Flex Store before? I'll load it in a second. It'll take a second to compile. So this is Flex Store. This is just a Flex example. I loaded up. It's a Flex project, and it's still compiling. And now I'm actually going to just launch this in the browser. Take a second. So there you go. It launches in the browser. You see I'm debugging the same way I was debugging Apollo. And this is just a sample application. It's actually pretty cool. You can play around with it. All the source code's included. But this is a simple Flex application. So let's see how long it's going to take to actually turn this into an Apollo application. Okay. So the first thing I need to do is I need to create this application XML file. So actually, let me check my watch just so I get the time right. So it's 21. So I'm going to go into here, and I already have an XML file here. So I'm just going to copy this one, and I'm going to put it in bin because this is where the Swift gets compiled. Okay, and let's rename that. We'll just call it Flex Store app. Okay. And let's see, so we want to change a couple of things. We call this Flex Store. And then I want to go down and I need to change the name of the application. So let's say Apollo Flex Store. And then the final thing is I actually need to change the Swift, right? So in this case, I'm going to actually launch it from the command line and show the command line tool. So I'll hard code the Swift here. Okay? And then let's switch back. So that's our XML file. Now the next step, I hope you're writing this down because it gets pretty involved, is I have to launch the application. Okay? So then I'm just going to go into bin here. Let's see. Flex Store. Right? And then we have a command line tool called ADL. That'll launch your application without you having to install it. Your Apollo application. This is included for free with SDK. We'll say flexstore.app. And there, I converted my existing Flex content to an Apollo application. So let's see. So let's switch over here, actually. I need to update this. Yeah, let's change that. It's like 3 minutes. Let's get that right for next time. So you can see how easy it is to start from scratch, or even if you have a fairly complex application, which a Flex Store is, how easy it is to convert that over to an Apollo application. Now, of course, once you do that, then you can start leveraging some of the additional APIs that are available within Apollo to really take advantage of running in that environment.